What the hell is up, YouTube? Hot one today here in Maryland. About to just ride around with my boy Marshall for a little bit. Get a little bit of throttle therapy, you know. This video is kind of like I guess like a review of this JD Customs FXRT Fairing. I've had it for a little while now, so I want to do like my likes and dislikes and stuff on it. I thought that'd be like a good thing to cover. I haven't really seen like a lot of videos on YouTube for likes and dislikes. Figured I'd do one. Three things I like about the Fairing. Number one, of course, is the looks. I think it looks awesome on the bike. I think it looks awesome on the Lowrider S, on the Dynas. I think it looks great on any of these bikes. The aesthetics of it. Number two that I like in particular about this Fairing from JD Customs is the build quality. The build quality is real good. It doesn't feel like let's say like a cheap Fairing. It is fiberglass. So it is a nice Fairing. The windshield doesn't feel cheap at all. Doesn't feel like a little small piece of plexiglass, although I think it is like a plexiglass, but it's like a thicker piece. So that doesn't feel, it doesn't feel cheap. And my third thing I like about it, so I said the looks, the build quality, is wind protection for me. I'm a short guy. Highway riding on it, it takes a lot of wind off my chest. I do not get helmet buffeting, but like I said, I am short. This is the the stock windshield, or the windshield that comes with it. So for me, it works fine. I think it's an 8-inch windshield if I'm not mistaken. So for me, the wind protection is real good on the highway. Don't get all that wind in my chest. So that's the three things that I really enjoy about the Fairing. Let's see, do a rundown real quick. It's aesthetics, way it looks. I think it looks badass overall. Build quality from JD Customs isn't bad at all. Build quality is real good. And then wind protection. That's my top three things I like about the Fairing. Now let's get into three things that I don't like. Number one is that bracket. That hardware bracket that mounts to the front of your tank. I think it should be redesigned or redeveloped by JD Customs. It should be redone. It moves a lot. The Fairing moves a lot. On the bumps, not on every bump, but on the like big bumps, the Fairing will jump up. So it's not the Fairing itself for bad quality, but the bracket. I feel like they could have done a better job on the bracket that sits right here, front of your the front of your tank, and then it goes out to the headlight. It mounts to the front of the Fairing. I feel like they could have came up with a better bracket. It moves a lot. Like I said, there's really not too many videos on these FXRT Fairings. There's like install videos, but that's as much as I've seen on YouTube. If you guys see any other videos on there, drop a comment below and let me know what you see, because I haven't seen anything on there. What I am thinking about doing to remedy that issue is fabricating my own bracket. They did provide another bracket that mounts to the frame, and then you bolt it to the top of, well, bolt the top of that bracket to the bottom of the fairing itself, but it still moves. It still moves. I don't know, like me, I'm real iffy, so I think of like worst case scenarios, and I don't know, it just scares me. I'm afraid that with it jumping like that, that it'll crack the bottom of it somehow, and that'll be the end of the fucking fairing, and that's kind of sad because it's a $1,600 fairing with the brackets and everything. The second thing I don't like, and it's not really that I don't like about the fairing, I just wish they offered like a paint option where you would get it already color matched. And I know there's other companies out there now that are doing them where they'll color match them. I wish it came color match, just because it takes so long to get it. I ordered this in, I believe, November, and I ended up getting it in like May. Damn. Fucking tow truck's balling through here. I ended up getting like in May. And from what I hear, they're custom made, so I see why it takes a little while to get them. So I kind of wish they'd be color matched, because you're already waiting, and then when you get them, you got to send it off to paint, and then you got to wait a little bit. You got to wait more to get it back from the painter. Yeesh. So that's two. And the third, I really don't have a third. I guess I would have to say, like, just the time in getting it. Gotta wait a long time, but I mean, right now I think that's pretty much everything as far as parts. You're waiting on everything. There's our local Harley dealership. You're waiting on everything pretty much for a while right now. So I guess that's all around the board right now. So I mean, overall, would I buy it again? I would buy it again. I just wish, like I said, that bracket that came with it was a lot better. That mounting bracket, the mounting hardware, mounted a whole lot better. I wish they incorporated like something else where it doesn't move. I don't know if you can see it move on camera. I'm gonna try to see if I can ride over a bump here and you can see it jump up. It feels real sturdy, like when I pull on it and stuff, with the bike sitting still. But it just fucking freaks the shit out of me. Freaks me the fuck out. Like when I'm riding and I go over a bump and the fucking fairing like jumps up a little bit. It's just like, dude, it's too much money for that shit to happen. I mean, at least for my taking. But like I said, I'm gonna try to see if I can manufacture a bracket myself where I can get that little bit of movement out of it. Also, I ended up throwing that Smart Tune by Harley Davidson on the bike. I wanted to do an install vid, but it was hot as shit the day that I put it on there. The day that I did the install vid, it was like 100 and something degrees, and I did it in my backyard, and I don't have a garage. It was miserable installing this thing. I'm gonna do a review on that thing here soon too. I've only had it, this is my second time riding with it on the bike. From what I hear, the more you ride it, the more fine-tuned your bike goes or gets. It is a wideband. You're tuning with the wideband sensors now. So I took the narrow bands out, and now we're tuning with wide bands. Have I felt a bigger difference? I don't know, but we'll see. Like I said, it's only my second time riding with it, so I'll let it do its thing. And then come back and do a review on that. But like I said, meet my boy Marshall real quick. We're gonna go get a couple miles in. He was riding before me. He was in the sport bikes real heavy, and he stopped riding for a while. And he just got back into riding and bought a fat boy. Got back into riding, so now he's been trying to get out and get some miles in. So I'm gonna go link up with him right now. We're gonna go out and ride, hit some back roads and stuff. Man, it's hot as shit. Man, I ain't riding with no pants on when it's this hot. Fuck that shit. What's good with you, man? For real, I just did that shit on my truck at the job. I went up there and used their fucking air compressor and everything. All right, man. How you doing? How you doing? Nice to meet you, Will. Oh my God! Got his fat boy. Got the fat boy out. It's a hot one out this motherfucker today. Right here. Alright. Look, I'm ready to run the fucking street. I don't even know where the hell I'm going.